Just one single pattern helped me to predict a bearish movement on a dollar-yen pair this week. It was the Harmonic ABCD pattern, and in this video I will teach you my ABCD pattern trading strategy. We will start with the theory first, and then I will teach you how to spot this pattern, where should be your entry point, your stop loss, and the target. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. And let's start with the theory first. The market never goes just straight up or down. The market always moves in zigzags, and the price action is simply the combination of bullish and bearish impulses. And most of the time, the impulses are different. The impulses are different in lengths. However, occasionally, the market forms the harmonic impulses, the equal impulses. And such impulses can be applied for making very nice money. But what makes the impulses harmonic? Imagine that we have the market trading in a bearish trend. And here we can spot a strong bearish impulse, the retracement, and then a bearish continuation with a new bearish impulse. And what if I see that these two bearish impulses are harmonic? In order to confirm that, we need to measure the lengths of these impulses and their time horizon. First of all, let me show you how to measure the lengths of the impulse. You take the initial point of the impulse and you draw a vertical line all the way down to the completion point of that impulse. That gives you the length of the impulse, and the length of the impulse reflects how many pips the price passed within that impulse. Then you should compare the length of that impulse to the length of the second bearish impulse. You simply take the length of the first impulse, you copy that, and you draw that line from the initial point of the second impulse. And you can see that these impulses are equal. They have the same length. But also, when you are trying to spot the harmonic movement, you should not forget about the time horizon of the impulse. Let me explain. Here, if we take that point and draw a horizontal line to the completion point of the impulse, we will get the time horizon of the impulse. That line over here will show us how much time it took for the market to form that impulse. And then our task will be to compare the time horizon of that impulse to the time horizon of the second impulse. So we simply copy that line and we drop it from the completion point of the length of the second impulse. And you can see that these two impulses have the same length, right? And the same time horizon. So within these impulses, the market passed the same amount of pips, and it took for the market the same amount of time to form these impulses. So these impulses will be harmonic. And the same logic can be applied in analyzing the bullish impulses. We will see that bullish impulses are harmonic if they have equal lengths and equal time horizon. And now, traders, here goes the rule. If we see a strong bearish impulse, the retracement, and the next bearish impulse that is equal to the first impulse, we will say that it is the harmonic movement. And we will call that a harmonic bullish ABCD pattern. And if we spot bullish impulse, the retracement, and then the second bullish impulse that is equal to the first impulse, we will say that it is the harmonic ABCD pattern, the bearish one. And why ABCD pattern? Simply because each impulse within the pattern has its own name. The initial impulse within the pattern is called the A to B leg. The retracement leg within the pattern is called B to C leg, and the second impulse within the pattern is called the C to D leg. And how will we apply this pattern? We will assume that if the market moves harmonically, it will keep moving harmonically, and it will most likely retrace from the D point in the same manner as it retraced from B point. And in order to project to where the market will go from the D point, we will take our B2C leg, we will copy, and we will draw that from the D point. And its completion, the completion of that leg, will show us the level to where the market will retrace. And the same logic will be applied with the bearish harmonic ABCD pattern. We will expect that from the D point of the pattern, from the completion point of the pattern, the market will retrace in a way like it retraced from the B point. So what we do, we take our B2C leg and we draw it from the D point. And the completion point of that leg will show us to which level the market will retrace from the D point. Now let's check some real market examples. We are in a New Zealand dollar pair on a daily time frame, and here we have two very peculiar impulses. You can see that first we dropped sharply, then retraced, and then we saw a very strong bearish continuation. So here we may have a harmonic ABCD pattern. So let's check. In order to correctly spot that pattern, we should draw the impulse leg based on our first impulse. And we will draw the impulse leg strictly based on wicks, not the bodies. And we take the high of the impulse, the low of the impulse, and we draw a line. Yes, so here's our bearish impulse. Then we draw the retracement leg. And we take the starting point of the retracement and the completion point of the retracement. So here goes our retracement leg. And in order to quickly check if we have a harmonic movement here or not, we simply take that bearish impulse, we copy that, and we draw its copy from the completion point of the retracement leg, right? And we simply check whether the market completes the movement around the completion point of the projection of the initial impulse. And you can see that here we have almost perfect harmonic movement. And remember, traders, that in real trading, chances are very low that you will find 100% equal impulses. There will be always some deviation, and it is completely normal. The main point is that the impulses are almost equal, and it looks like here we have a perfect example of a bullish harmonic ABCD pattern. And now we can make a prediction that if the market is currently moving harmonically, quite soon the market will start retracing. And taking that retracement leg, copying that, pasting that, and projecting that from the completion point of the impulse, we will expect a bullish continuation on New Zealand dollar pair now at least to that structure. And now let me share with you a very important rule. Remember that the harmonic ABCD pattern will be much more accurate if the completion point of the pattern, if the D point of the pattern is lying on a key level. So each time when you spot a harmonic movement, look left at structure and check if the D point of the pattern is lying on a key level. Here on New Zealand dollar, we can see that here on the left, we also have a key level. And if the D point matches with the key level, it increases the probabilities dramatically, and it increases the chances that the pattern will play out. And personally, I treat only the harmonic ABCD patterns where the D point is lying on a key level. One more example is on dollar index. And here again, let's start with the impulses. When you draw the impulses, strictly draw the impulses based on the wicks. Yes, and here's our first strong bearish impulse. Then the retracement started, and here is our retracement leg. And if we take that bearish impulse and project it from the completion point of the retracement, we can spot here the harmonic ABCD pattern. And you can see that this time the length of these bearish impulses is the same, but the time horizon is a bit different. But if the D point of the pattern is lying on a key level, it is still enough for us to make a prediction that the price will retrace from a D point. And if we take our retracement leg and project it from the D point, you can see how perfectly the pattern played out here. And now it's time to share with you the trading strategy. Now it's time to show you how I trade Harmonic ABCD pattern. And for this video, traders, I decided to share with you two trading strategies, the aggressive strategy and the conservative strategy. And we will start with the aggressive one because it is very simple. Once you spotted a Harmonic ABCD pattern, you will trade from the D point of the pattern. And if the pattern is bearish, you will sell, and if the pattern is bullish, you will buy. Here we have the bearish Harmonic ABCD pattern. So from the D point, we will sell. And actually, traders, once the market is approaching the D point, once the market is coming closer and closer to D point, it is highly recommendable for you to set the sell limit. Yes, it is always better to open your trades with the limit orders. So I would recommend setting a sell limit order. So you will sell from the D point, and your target will be based on the B2C leg, right? So we will take the B2C leg and project it from the D point, and that will give us the target level. But with stop loss, we will apply the Fibonacci extension. We will take our C to D leg, and based on that, we will draw the Fibonacci extension. From C to D, we will draw the Fib extension, and our stop loss will be 1272 extension. So shorting from the D point, setting your stop loss based on 1272 extension, your take profit will be the projection of B2C leg. Take a look at this Harmonic ABCD pattern that is spotted on New Zealand dollar pair on a 4-hour time frame. And that is a bullish pattern. It is a bullish Harmonic ABCD, and we will consider buying the D point of the pattern. And you can see that the pattern is already completed, and the price perfectly respected the D point of the pattern. And the D point of the pattern is your exact entry. And from that level, exactly, you will buy the market. Then where will be the take profit level? The take profit level will be based on the B2C leg. You copy the B2C leg and you project it from the completion point of the pattern. And there will be your target level. How about the stop loss? In order to get where will be your stop loss level, you will take the C to D impulse leg. Yes, and based on that, you will draw the Fibonacci extension. You will take the C point of the pattern, the D point of the pattern, and you will draw the Fibonacci extension. And 1272 extension of the pattern will be your stop loss. So here is your aggressive way to buy New Zealand dollar. You buy the D point, you set your stop loss using the Fibonacci extension of C to D leg, 1272 extension, and your target is the projection of the B2C leg from the D point of the pattern. That was the aggressive strategy. And the conservative strategy is a bit more sophisticated. Once the market completes the pattern, once the market is trading around the D point, you should look for confirmation. Your task will be to analyze the price action and to look for the confirmation of the strengths of buyers, if we are talking about a bullish Harmonic ABCD pattern, or the confirmation of the strengths of sellers, if we spotted a bearish Harmonic ABCD pattern. And by confirmation, I mean the reversal pattern. So once the market is trading on a D point, we will look for some reversal pattern. And the best way to explain that is to show you the example. Here is the harmonic ABCD pattern that we treated with my students. And this one was spotted on natural gas on a daily time frame. You can see that here we have a bullish harmonic ABCD pattern, and the D point of the pattern lies on a horizontal key level. Once the market completed the pattern, we were waiting for confirmation with my students. We were monitoring the price action. And after some time, the market started to coil, and the market started to trade within the range. Yes, you can see that the market started to trade within the horizontal range, and we were waiting for a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range as the confirmation of the strength of the buyers. We opened our long position on a retest of a broken resistance of the range. We set our stop loss below the lows of the range, and our target for that trade was the closest strong horizontal structure. So you can see that for trading the conservative strategy, you should take into consideration the key levels for targets. You should take into consideration the price action patterns for confirmation, but taking that all into consideration, the win rate will be much higher. One more example, this time on Swiss yen pair. And here on a daily time frame, I spotted this huge harmonic ABCD pattern, the bearish one. And we can spot that the D point of the pattern matches perfectly with the horizontal key level. So we can trade this pattern. And looking for confirmation here on a daily time frame, you can see that for now we don't have any pattern right here. The market just keeps growing. If there is no pattern on a daily time frame, you can also monitor the lower time frames. Yes, you can monitor the intraday price action, and you can look for confirmation there. We are on a 4-hour time frame, and here our task is to analyze the price action. You can see that here we are trading in a strong bullish trend, and here you can see how heavily bulls were pushing the price up. However, then something changed, and once we started to approach our resistance, the market started to slow down, and you can see that the angle of the movement changed, and that signifies that the market becomes overbought. Then with that in mind, analyzing just the recent price action, we can spot that currently the market is trading within this rising parallel channel, and that channel we will apply for confirmation, because while the market is trading within the boundaries of the channel, bulls are dominating the market. Bulls keep pushing the price higher and higher within the boundaries of the channel. However, a bearish breakout of the support of the channel will be a very important bearish signal. It will signify the willingness of sellers to break the structures and to push. And that will be our confirmation. And once the price breaks the support of the channel, we can short the market. On the retest of a broken support of the channel, our stop loss will lie above the highs of the pattern, and our target will be the closest strong structure. Our closest strong structure will be based on a B point of the pattern. Yes, here will be our key support. So that will be our trade with the confirmation. That is how we treat the harmonic ABCD pattern with the confirmation. Conservative approach is very sophisticated, and in order to treat that, you should be very disciplined and patient, and also you should know how to apply multiple time frame analysis. You should know the price action patterns. So that strategy is quite complicated, but at the same time it guarantees a high win rate. Also, a couple of words about the time frames. Remember, traders, that harmonic ABCD pattern works on every time frame. However, there is a very simple rule. Higher is the time frame, stronger is the pattern. Right, traders, let me know in the comment section, how do you prefer to trade harmonic ABCD pattern? Do you prefer the aggressive way or the conservative one? Also, traders, let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and let me know what pattern do you want to learn in the next videos. As always, for more education, for more strategies, for more stuff, don't forget to check my premium group, the link in the description below. Also, traders, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.